Shall we start, Bangar sir?
Kokre sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Sontake sir is going to join, so they are waiting for that. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
कोकरे सर,
Yes, sir.
टायमिंग पण लावा, तुम्ही टायमर पण लावा. सुमित सरनं पण लावलेला आहे, मॅडमनं पण लावलेला आहे. 4 मिनिट झाल्याच्या नंतर एकदा इंटिमेशन द्या पण.
बर.
हो, टायमर लावून घ्या. सुमित सर, टायमर लावला का तुम्ही?
यस सर लावलाय सर.
हो, चालेल. सर जॉईन होतील, मी सरला कॉल करतो तोपर्यंत.
सर जॉईन होईपर्यंत सूचना देता येतील आपल्याला वेळेसंबंधी किंवा इतर, म्हणजे आपल्याला पुन्हा डायरेक्टली टाइम सुरू करता येईल.
Pattiwar madam, give some instruction.
Instructions.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, dear participants, listen carefully. Already all the norms and conditions were given on the group. The time limit is 5 minutes. Above 5 minutes, 5 to 10 seconds, we will wait. None other. Okay. And the other norms are that your expressions, your intonation, your grammatically, all these things will be considered for marking. So all these things norms were given on the group. I think you have watched it carefully and prepared for the story in the same manner. Okay, best of luck. We will start within few minutes.
मॅडम चालू करा. सोनटके साहेब जॉईन आल्याच्या नंतर शुभेच्छा देतील. त्यांचा मोबाईल बिझी आहे.
सुरू करायचं का? ओके सर.
आता सुरू करा. ओके.
Good afternoon everybody and warm welcome in storytelling competition of group 2. These competitions are motivated by honorable cooperation coordination of secondary that stories play important role in every phase of our life. When we have gone through our childhood, fairy tales entertained us. In our story and motive has made us responsible person to live our life, and as we grow older, the stories, the memories of our life had made us to pass our time. Now today we will see how our participants will take us in the another world of imagination. Now I request Kokre sir to take the further name of participants to move further.
Ma'am, I can't properly. Please repeat.
Kokre sir, we are going to start the competition now. Okay,
Bangar
first
sir.
10 names, first 10 names, you have to refer there or call up the participants. Okay. So
Bangar
one by
sir.
one.
बोला सर बोला.
Bangar sir.
हा बोला ना.
Shall we start? सुरू करूया का?
हा सुरू करा.
Second group competition, storytelling competition. Now, Honorable Judge Rohini Mali Madam and Ganesh Sinhare sir is available. Rohini Mali Madam, are you present?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please, you do interaction with participant.
Okay.
Yes.
So, hello, all of you participants and all the coordinators from Diet Hingoli. So, thank you for inviting me as a judge. Thank you, Kokre sir, for coordination. I would like to wish all the participants that all the best for your competition, all the best, and yes, uh, everyone will be the winner. So don't upset if you don't get any prize or all these things. Okay. So thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Other judge is Ganesh Sinhare sir. Please interact with participant sir.
Um, Good afternoon, everyone. Mm, I think this is a very innovative competition. Is being organized by Diet and ZP Hingoli. First of all, congratulations to all these two institutions. Further, I want to tell you, all the participants, that uh, I know you have prepared a lot, and you are giving your best to be, best of best. And even if you are not winner, lose your heart. I think you have prepared, you have, you know, for the, because you have decided to be part of the competition. Another tell the participant that there are four factors, there will be four criteria for your presentation. So we are going to focus on your intonation. Second thing is gesture, syntax, that means grammatical correction, or are you committing any mistake in grammatical way, that will be judged. And last one is imagination. We can say that overall presentation. So these four criteria will be there for your presentation. And that's it from my side. All the best to all the participants. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. And thank you, all of you joined person. Now, I would like to invite Miss Jyoti Ramchandra Munde Madam. Ma'am, please unmute your mic and camera and start your presentation. Jyoti Ramchandra Munde Madam. Okay, network problem. So I will next participant invited Mr. Nagalkar Om Prakash Namdev, ZP School, Devkarwadi. Nagalkar sir, please present your story, sir.
Yes, sir. Hello,
Yes, sir.
hello. Uh, can you listen to me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Good afternoon to all judges and organizer team and all participants. We are going to uh, now. I am going to tell a story of Lord Hanuman and Bhim. Long, long ago, in Mahabharata time, there were Pandav, and one of them is Bhim, who was very strong and powerful. At one day, he was wandering in jungle. He saw that there is an old monkey sitting on the road of on the side of road, and his tail is on the root. Bhim became angry and asked to the old monkey, "Hey, keep out your tail from the root." Then old monkey said, "Gentleman, strong man, I am old and so old and tired, so I can't remove my tail. You are so strong, so please remove my tail from the root." Then Bhim said to the old monkey, "Hey, you don't know me. I am the Bhim, the strongest man on the earth. I killed Bakasur, Jarasan, and all like this. If I touch to your tail, it will be broke. Then I am not responsible for that." Then Bhim tried with one hand to remove the tail, but he was not success. Then he tried to with two hands and with all his power, but he was failed to do that. And then he understand that the monkey was not ordinary monkey. Then he surrendered to the monkey and said, "Oh, you are not an ordinary monkey. You are any god or a great person. So please appear in original in front of me." Then the old monkey appeared in front of the Bhim. In his original, he was the great Ram Bhakta Hanuman. And then Hanuman said to Bhim, "Bhim, don't pride on your power, on your knowledge, and on your wealth, because that was not enough. Any one person." So the monkey said, and the moral of the story is, don't pride on your power, wealth, and knowledge, because Vidya Vinayana Shobhate. Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Very good, sir. Thank you. Our Honorable Education Officer, Mr. Sandeep Kumar Sonteke, sir, now present. So I will request, sir, interactive our participants, sir. Honorable Education Officer. Hello, sir.
चल जा सुट्टी.
Hello, Bangar sir.
सोनटके साहेब जॉईन झालेत म्हटलं.
Our Honorable Education Officer, Mr. Sandeep Kumar Sontake sir, is joined your webinar. So I will humble request, sir, please interactive our participant, sir. सोनटके साहेबांना विनंती आहे त्यांनी आजच्या या स्पर्धेचं प्रास्ताविक करावं. साहेबांपर्यंत कदाचित आवाज पोहोचत नाही. तोपर्यंत पुढच्या पार्टिसिपेट कडे जाऊ का बांगर सर?
कोपरे सर एकदा अनाऊन्स करा आणि जर सर जॉईन नाही झाले तर पुढचं घ्या. मग एकदा अनाऊन्स करा आणि नंतर मग पुढे कंटिन्यू करा.
माननीय शिक्षण अधिकारी श्री संदीप कुमार सोनटके साहेब ज्यांच्या मार्गदर्शनात आपण ह्या ऑनलाईन स्पर्धा घेत आहोत, त्यातील ही तिसरी स्पर्धा, त्या तिसऱ्या स्पर्धेतील दुसऱ्या गटाचं प्रेझेंटेशन आपण आता घेत आहोत, स्टोरी टेलिंग. आणि माननीय साहेबांना विनंती आहे की त्यांनी उपस्थित स्पर्धकांना शुभेच्छा द्याव्यात या ऑनलाईन स्पर्धेच्या निमित्तानं. बहुतेक साहेब नाहीत वाटतं जॉईन.
कंटिन्यू करा पुढे.
Okay. Now I would like invite Miss Jaya Sheshnarayan Kotkar Madam, जिल्हा परिषद खरबी शाळा. Jaya Sheshnarayan Kotkar Madam.
Yes, sir.
Present your story, ma'am.
Okay, sir. Good afternoon to honorable authority, all the participants. My name is Jaya Sheshnarayan Kotkar, primary teacher from ZPPS Kharbi. My story name is Unity. Once upon a time, there are 5 friends. They 5 friends are started to fight with each other. First one says, I am the great because I can point, I can teach, I can pitch. Then second one says, no, 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 I am the great because I am the tallest one. Then third one says, no, 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 I am the great because I can wear the wedding ring. Fourth one says, no, I am the great because when we join our hand, I come first. They are started to fight with each other. They are fighting. The fifth one is keep quiet. He listens everything. And after that, he shouted, stop! Why are you fighting? Can you put anything without me? Another says, no. Can you hold anything eating item without me? Another says, no. Can you open and close anything without me? Another says, no. Then other friends are saying, you are the best. You are the best. But fifth one says, no. When we comes alone, we are nothing. But when we comes together, we can do everything. The unity is the best policy. The moral of the story, when we comes together, we can do everything. As like that, now our India and our world is suffering from the corona pandemic situation. Nowadays, like these 5 friends, doctors, nurses, sanitation workers, then policemen and farmer also, they all are the corona warriors. They comes together and help to our nation to fight against corona warrior. As a human being, it's our responsibility to help our corona warriors. Please wear mask when we go out of the home and keep sanitizer along with us. Thank you.
Very good, ma'am. Story is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the student. Your story is very inspirable. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Pandit Prakash Ayaji. Pandit sir, please present your story. ZP School, Walki.
नाही हा कोकरे सर,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
किती अपेक्षित होते आता आपल्याला जॉईनिंगला?
23, sir. 23.
23 पैकी मग आता मला वाटते आपण 27 जण आहेत ना?
हो सर.
मग बाकीचे 5-6 झाले का सगळे 23 ला 23 जॉईन?
नाही सर, काही जण नाहीत झाले अजून.
जॉईन व्हा. आणि त्यांना मला वाटते की बाकीच्यांनी काय करताय, मागच्या मी गटामध्ये पूर्ण वेळ होतो की ज्यांची स्टोरी झाली ते लेफ्ट होत आहेत. असं करू नका. आपण या स्पर्धेसाठी आहात, सहभागी आहात, पूर्ण वेळ आहात, ऑनलाईन आहात त्याच्यामध्ये आणि ऑन ड्युटी आहात पुन्हा. त्यामुळे आपली स्टोरी ऐकल्यावरच आपण दुसऱ्याची सुद्धा स्टोरी ऐकावी की त्याच्यामध्ये आपल्यापेक्षा त्यांनी काय कमी किंवा काय जास्त काय सांगितलं याच्या संदर्भामध्ये. तर ठीक आहे, मला वाटते प्राचार्य साहेब होते का, सुरू आहेत का?
नाहीत सर, नाहीत, सध्या नाहीत ती.
बरं बरं, ठीक आहे. मला वाटते सर्व स्पर्धक दहीपळे सर आणि खरात मॅडमच आहेत का?
नाही, रोहिणी माळी मॅडम आणि गणेश सिंहारे सर हे दोघं जज आहेत आज. या गटामध्ये रोहिणी माळी आणि गणेश सिंहारे सर हे जज म्हणून आहेत सर.
ठीक आहे सर. चला, मला वाटतं सर्वांचं पुन्हा स्वागत याच्यामध्ये की आपण शिक्षकांच्या ऑनलाईन स्पर्धेमध्ये इंग्लिश स्टोरी टेलिंग यामध्ये आपण सर्व सहभागी झाला आहात. या आपल्या सर्वांचं हार्दिक हार्दिक स्वागत. की आपण दरवर्षी, मागच्या वर्षी सुद्धा आपण ऑनलाईन स्पर्धा घेतल्या होत्या आणि यावर्षी सुद्धा आपण या ऑनलाईन स्पर्धा शैक्षणिक वर्षाच्या सुरुवातीला घेतोय. माननीय मुख्य कार्यकारी अधिकारी राधा विनोद शर्मा सर यांच्या प्रेरणेतून, संकल्पनेतून या स्पर्धा पार पडतात आणि सरांना सुद्धा आनंद होतो की आपण हिरिरीने या स्पर्धेमध्ये भाग घेतलेला आहे आणि आपण चांगल्या प्रकारे स्टोरी सांगत आहात. मग वर्षच्या पहिल्या गटामध्ये माननीय शिव सर म्हणले की गोष्ट किंवा कथेचे पुस्तकं, कथा संग्रह भरपूर आहेत, पण कथा सांगणं आणि ती रंगून सांगणं ही एक कला आहे, आर्ट आहे. आणि मला निश्चित वाटते की आपण सर्वजण आर्टिस्ट आहात आणि ही जी गोष्ट आहे, मराठीच्या कथा मी गोष्ट सांगतो म्हणलं की प्रत्येकाचे कान टवकारतात कुठं जरी असलं की. आणि आपण आपल्या आजीच्या लहानपणापासून सर्वांनी ज्या ऐकलेल्या गोष्टी आहेत, त्यानंतर आता आपले लेकरं इंग्रजी शाळेत गेल्यानंतर ती ससा कासवाची गोष्ट, वेगवेगळ्या गोष्टी, त्याच पंचतंत्रातल्या गोष्टी आपण इंग्रजीमध्ये लेकरांच्या बोबड्या बोलातून नंतर ऐकत आपल्याला कौतुक वाटत गेलं. तर आपण सुद्धा ज्या इंग्रजीच्या गोष्टी आपण आता सांगणार आहात, आणि ही नुसतं गोष्टी सांगायची नाही तर मी कशी चांगली गोष्ट सांगतो आणि माझी गोष्ट कशी पटवून देतो, कथा सांगणं आणि ती रंगवून सांगणं. असं म्हणतात की ते कौशल्य स्त्रियांना जमतं की जर एखाद्या गल्लीमध्ये छोटा जर करंगळीचा साप निघाला असेल तर तो शहराच्या दुसऱ्या टोकापर्यंत जाऊपर्यंत अजगर होतो, म्हणजे ती गोष्ट एवढ्या रंगवल्या जाते. तर तशीच तुम्ही जी आहे ती गोष्ट रंगवून चांगल्या प्रकारे सांगाल आणि चांगल्या प्रकारे या स्पर्धेमध्ये सहभागी व्हाल आणि उत्साहानं आपण सहभागी झालेला आहात आणि सांगसाल याबद्दल मला खात्रीच आहे. सर्वांना शुभेच्छा आणि आपले जे परीक्षक आहेत त्या परीक्षकांनी सुद्धा या जिल्हा परिषद शिक्षण विभागामध्ये परीक्षकाचं काम स्वीकारलं, त्याबद्दल मी त्यांचा विभाग प्रमुख म्हणून त्यांचा सुद्धा आभारी आहे. आपण निश्चित तटस्थपणे आणि आपण हे परीक्षण करून आम्हाला जे उत्तम कथाकार आहेत त्यांची नावं आम्हाला कळवसाल अशी मी अपेक्षा व्यक्त करतो आणि आपले सर्वांना शुभेच्छा आणि आपले आभार व्यक्त करतो. मला वाटते कोकरे सर आपण ही स्पर्धा सुरू ठेवावी. मी सुद्धा जॉईन आहे याच्यामध्ये. फक्त मला बाकीच्या स्पर्धकांना विनंती आहे की त्यांनी शेवटपर्यंत टिकून राहावं. आपली बॅटिंग झाली की घरी न जाता आपण सुद्धा फिल्डिंग करायची आहे. बॉलिंग सुद्धा आपली येणार आहे, त्यामुळे फिल्डिंगसाठी थांबा. बॅटिंग झाली की घरी जाऊ नका अशी विनंती सर्वांना. धन्यवाद.
Thank you, Honorable Sir, for moral guidance. Now, once again, I would like to invite Mr. Pandit Prakash Ayaji Sir, ZP School, Walki. Pandit Sir.
Yes, sir.
You
good
present
afternoon,
your
all of you. Good afternoon, all of you.
Good afternoon, sir.
My name is Pandit from Aunda block. My story name is The Wild Fox, The Wild Boar and the Fox. There was a huge forest. There lived so many living things, including the birds and the animals. One of them, the humble and kind animal named as the wild boar. One day, a wild boar was sharpening his tusk against the bark of a tree. He was doing it very carefully. There also lived a naughty animal called as the fox. He was very fond of to make a fun with the other animals in the forest. When he saw the wild boar, he decided to tease him. Then he began to walk around the trees, looking left and right, up and down. He also began to act as if he was very scared. But the wild boar did not pay any attention to him. He was kept on with his work. The fox smiled in his mind and said to him, "What are you doing this? What are you doing that? I tried it very hard, but I did not see any animal, any danger, or any enemy in it." The wild boar kept quiet and became calm, and he replied to the fox, "Just now there is not so much danger, but when it comes, I won't have any time to sharpen my tusk. My weapon should be ready, and I should use it with carefully. If I stop, I would have to suffer." The fox said nothing and became a calm. The moral of the story is, it is the best to be prepared. Do not leave the things to be done at the last moment or last minute. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Very good, sir, and thank you. Story is the best way of the listening. Now, I would like to मिस्टर
कुछ तो नया बोल।
आनंदराव वाजे सर,
हाँ?
जिला
ये तो बहुत
परिषद
पुरानी बात है।
स्कूल चिखली,
पुरानी
बालाजी
बात है।
आनंदराव वाजे सर.
मी 22 तारखेच्या वाढदिवसाचं काय म्हणलं, जरी बोलवलं नसल विषय तो नाही चालला. तू काय म्हणला, तू
सर
बोलवो न बोलव.
सर
सरांचा माहिती
सोनटके सर. ओके.
बालाजी आनंदराव वाजे सर, झेडपी स्कूल चिखली. Are you there, sir? Balaji sir? Balaji Anandrav Vaje. So, I would like invite to next participant Ramrao Shekoji Dudmal, ZP School Ashegav.
Hello sir.
Ramrao Shekoji Dudmal.
Hello.
Sir, Miss. Hello.
Hello sir.
Yes sir.
My mic is off, so my sound do not reach to.
सर मी सादरीकरण करू का? माझी बॅटरी डाऊन आहे. माझा नंबर पण शेवटी आहे आणि मी प्रवासात आहे सर. मी करू शकतो का? मी चेतन सातपुते बोलते सर, 20 नंबर.
नाही सर, तसं नाही करता येणार.
मी प्रवासात आहे सर, माझी बॅटरी डाऊन आहे. प्लीज.
तुम्ही अगोदर कल्पना दिली असती तर कदाचित केली असतं आपण. सर प्लीज काहीतरी करा त्याचं. ओके ओके, थँक्यू सर.
मी प्रवासात बाहेर आहे सर. मी
बालाजी आनंदराव वजे सर.
Okay sir, I am ready to.
Yes sir, yes sir. Please
Okay.
present your story sir.
My story name is The Wild Boar and the Fox. One day, the wild boar was sharpening his tusks against the bark of a tree. He was doing very carefully. There lived a fox in a same jungle. A fox was carrying the fox was always taking fun of other animal in the forest. He saw the wild boar and he decided to tease him. He around the trees looking left and right, up and down. He began also walk and the wild boar did not pay any attention. He was kept on his work. At last, the fox tail, I am looking here and there, but nobody see here. This storytelling said that to be prepared our work. Thank you, sir.
Very good, sir. Preparation is a very important thing. Now, I would like to invite Mr. Ramrao Shekoji Dudmal, sir, ZP School Ashegaon. Ramrao, sir. Okay. Next participant, Pandit Pooja Hinge, ZP High School, Kautha, Bu. Ma'am, are you here? Are you there? Pooja Pandit Hinge. Okay.
Hello, sir. Are you listening to me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sir, myself, Hinge, sir, from ZPHS Kautha. Hello, sir. Are you listening?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Pandit Punja Hinge. Huh? Yes, yes.
Yes, sir. Myself, Hinge, sir, from ZPHS Kautha. My story name is Opportunity Never Knocked Your Door Again and Again.
Okay, sir.
Every year I tell this story to the student of 10th class. At the beginning of academic year, my first period start by this story. It is a motivational and symbolic story for the learner, and I observe whole year the impact of the story on the student. Name of the story is Opportunity Never Knocked Your Door Again and Again. There was an interview session. Many candidates gathered there for interview. The task was very simple. They have to complete one task. There were 3 rooms, and inside that room, there were 3 bullocks, and every candidate have to pull a tail of one bullock from among 3 rooms. That was the simple task, and one who complete that task, he will pass the interview. First candidate came, enter in first room. He saw their big, huge, hairy bullock. First he frightened. I can't do this, because the bullock seems very dangerous. He said that I will try in next room. There may be small bullock and I will easily complete my target. So he left from first room and entered in second room. When he entered in second room, he got a shock. Oh God, here is a big bullock than first room. I can't complete my task in first room, and how it is possible for me to do that task in second room? He became very sad, and again said that I have another chance in third room. I will try definitely to pull the tail in third room. He entered in third room and became a stone, because there was also bullock, but it was a very weak bony bullock, and another thing that there was no tail that bullock. Array, alas, I lost my 3 chance, and very sadly he went out from that room. Second candidate came, enter in first room, saw the same bullock and decided, this is my first and last chance. I don't want another chance. I will complete my chance. I will take advantage of this chance. Very courageously, he entered in the room, went near to the bullock, and strongly, confidently, he pulled the tail of that bullock, and he passed that exam. The moral of the story is that there are opportunities comes in our life that are the golden opportunity, and if we do not utilize that opportunity, if we do not take advantage of that opportunity, we will lost everything. We will not get success in our life. And what will happen? Like a first candidate, only repentance will be in our hand. This story is very important for the student of 10th standard, because 10th standard SSC board exam, that is a turning point of their life. This exam decides their future. So every student take that advantage that this is the last opportunity for me, and I will take advantage of this SSC board exam. I will shape my future. Thank you very much, sir.
Very good, sir. Someone says that education breed confidence, confidence breed hope, hope breed peace. So I would like to invite Miss Rupali Lakshman Kapse ma'am, ZP School Kharbi. Rupali ma'am, please
Yes, sir.
present
I am
your story.
present. Can you listen, sir?
Yes ma'am, yes, yes.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Rupali Lakshman Kapse. My school name is ZP Primary School, Kharbi. My story name is Utilization of Time. It is a story of Sonu and Vani. She is Vani and he is Sonu. They were siblings. Vani was very hardworking girl who utilized her time properly, while Sonu was very careless, who used to leave every work for the next day. One day in the school, Vani was doing her project. Sonu came there and Sonu said, "Hey Vani, you are still studying? Let's have some food." Vani said, "My project work are left and exams are also starting from next week, Sonu. Have you completed your project, Sonu?" Sonu said, "Why so soon? We have to submit it in 6th period. I will finish it. Now come fast. I am feeling hungry." Vani said, "Hey, listen, Sonu, listen. Teacher will scold you, Sonu, if you don't submit your project." Sonu always ignore advice of his parents, teachers, and Vani also. Next day in the home, Papa was sitting on the sofa. Papa said to children, "Kids, your exam will start from tomorrow, right? Study with your heart, okay?" "Sonu, I'm worried about you, my son. You always do your work on tomorrow." Sonu said, "Oh, Dad, I will do study later. I'm going to play." "Hey, Vani, let's play sometime. You can study later." Vani said, "No, I have to complete my studies. Tomorrow is our exam. Do you know?" Sonu was very careless. Careless Sonu went to play. When rain started suddenly, he returned home. He saw whole village was facing power cut. He started to crying. "Mm, mm, mm." Papa said, "What happened, Sonu?" Sonu said, "What will I write in exam tomorrow? I will fail now." Papa said, "I told you, Sonu, you should study on time. Now face it." Sonu said, "Sorry, Papa. I will do my study on time now." Then Vani came. Vani said, Stop crying now. Come with me. I will help you in study." All family then sing one poem which gives us moral of the story. Do your work on the time, on the time, on the time. Do your work on the time. Who do work on the time, on the time, on the time. Be winner and successful. Be winner and successful. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Very nice, ma'am. You presented your story very nicely.
Thank you, sir.
Now, I would like to invite Mr. Narwad Digambar Balaji sir, ZP School Potra.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Good afternoon, all of you. Myself, Digambar Nagarwad from ZP CPS Potra. Now I'm going to tell you a story of the lion and rabbit. Once upon a time, there was a lot of animals living happily together in a forest, and there was no one bothering them there. So they became good friends with each other. But suddenly one day, a lion came in the forest. Friends, you know, lion is the king of the forest. He called all the animals and arranged a meeting and talking all the animals. Look, friends, I am your king. That is lion. And one of you used to came out at my cave every morning as a feast. This is my order. Each of you should come to me. Then all the animals in the forest got scared. They were thought what to do, not to do. Finally, they went away and held a meeting. And in that meeting, everyone was silent. We are not safe wherever the lion to be there. But this is not solution. Then the question arising again, who will go to the lion tomorrow morning? Everyone started looking at each other like deer, zebra, rabbit, and elephant. Finally, and said, I will yourself after I am gone. Next morning, the frightened rabbit went to the lion's den, but he was dead. It was too late for him. The lion was hungry and anxious. He was continuously walking inside and out. He was worried about how my order had not come, muttering something in his mind. Then suddenly he saw a small rabbit coming. Lion says, why are you so late? I was so hungry. So rabbit was still afraid. Again, the rabbit said, Rajesh Sahib, forgive me. I was leaving early to come, but on the way I met another lion and he started saying that I am the king, will eat today. I told him that my kings may be hungry there. They are waiting for me, but he was not listening to me. Lion says, I will not tolerate any other lion coming at me while I am here. Show me that false king. The rabbit says, Rajesh Sahib, big, don't underestimate him. I have so many lions. I will kill him in one fall swoop. The rabbit took the lion with him and came to a well and told the lion, Rajesh Sahib, he was afraid of you and hid inside. The lion said, is the lion hiding now? As soon as the king shows you. He climbed on the well and peeked inside. The lion his own reflection, but he knew where he was. He was very angry and angry. There he was roaring, and the sound came back up from below. He jumped on his body and fell into the water. All the animals applauded the rabbit for taking care of the problem and told him to rabbit, you 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 are king from today. And they said about we survived today because your trick. Rabbit says, thank you very much. Moral of the story, trick is better than strength. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. You presented very well, sir. Now, next anchoring, I hand over to Pattiwar madam. Please, Pattiwar madam, continuous program and best wishes to you. Please, ma'am, continue. Pattiwar madam.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for handling it to me. Now I would like to call Garud Yuvraj Gnaneshwar sir, Primary School, Pimpalgaon, Pune. Yes, are you there, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, sir. Please
Is it my clear voice, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Is it my clear voice, ma'am?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. Namaste, my name is Yuvraj Gnaneshwar Garud from ZPP School, Pimpalgaon, Pune, CPS Arad, Taluka Basmat, District Hingoli. My story name is Magic Herb. There are 3 characters in this story. First one is innkeeper, second one is the wife of innkeeper, and last one is the merchant. Once upon a time, the merchant who went for marketing to sell their merchandise in market, after a whole day, he was tired and seeing to any inn. He found one inn, but it was a late night, it was darkness. So he went there and knocked to the inn. So the person from inside, the innkeeper said, "Who's there?" The merchant said, "I am the tired merchant. I am the tired poor merchant." When the innkeeper heard that the person who is calling from outside is merchant, but this merchant is poor merchant. At that time he was not pleased. He was not happy because he thought that I have a customer, but this customer has no wealth, so how I could serve him. But not willingly, he opened the inn and brought him inside. He saw that the merchant has very simple garments and simple cloth bag in the backside of merchant. The merchant said, "Thank you so much for opening at late night your inn. I spent a very tiring day in the market, so I don't have energy, I don't have ability to walk to my village. So I can't go to my village. So please provide me today's dinner and give me some space for night." So the innkeeper just nodded his head and went to inside in the kitchen. There were his wife in the kitchen. So he speak to his wife. He said, "How we should serve this beggarly customer? This is the merchant. He is calling himself a merchant. But look at his clothes. Look at his bag. He can't afford a servant to carry the merchandise. He can't afford servant. How he will afford a good meal from our inn? His wife was also as greedy and unkind as the innkeeper. He said, yes, you are right. We will serve him very good, delicious food. We will give him space, place to sleep at night. What will he give us? A couple of money? Why you entered him inside? Drive him out. When the innkeeper heard, innkeeper was very clever. He said, no, 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 no. We can't let him go. We can't drive him out. If we will drive him out, it is not good for our reputation, because other customer will distract. So he said that I have an idea. I have a magic herb. The person who will eat that magic herb, he will forget something. So they made a plan. They made a delicious food and added a magical herb in that food. They thought that the merchant will eat the magical herb and he will forget his merchandise. But the next day, when they woke up, they start to search their merchandise, but there were no merchant, there were no merchandise. So they check each nook and corner of the room. At last, the wife of innkeeper slapped on forehead and said, yes, he has forgotten something. What he has forgotten? He has forgotten to pay us. So the lesson which they learn from this incident, that if you are become so much greedy, you will lose your own fate. It means if you are so greedy, you can't achieve the things which are in your fate. Thank you so much for the authority who give me chance to speak in front of all the legends. Thank you so much.
Very nice, sir. Next one, I would like to call Chitkoji Madhavi Ramanaya, ZPPS, Malwata, Wasmat.
काय कुठं
Madhavi ma'am, are you there?
तिथं थांबू हो ना मग असंच येऊ ना बाहेर सोडून तुला
Varun sir, please put your microphone off. Hello everyone. आवाज येतो? Hello. हो येतो आवाज. Please proceed.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself, Madhavi Ramneya Chittoji. I am from ZPPS Malvasta. My story name is The Red Little Hen. Once upon a time, in the field, the red little hen lives with her friends, the lazy dog, sleepy cat, and the noisy duck. One day, hen found some seeds. She went her friends and she asked, guys, who want to plant this seed? Again, dog said, no, 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 I am not. Cat said, oh no, I am not. And duck said, no, 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 I am not. So, okay guys, she said, and she planted all seeds by herself. After some days, seeds grown with a big crop. Red little hen asked her friends, guys, who cut this big crop? So, dog said, no, I am not. Cat said, no, 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 I am not. Duck said, what, I am not. So, poor hen cut all the crop. Now, she asked friends, who grind this bit? Who grind this Wait. Dog said, whoa, 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 I'm not. Cat said, meow, I'm not. Duck said, quack, 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 I am not. Poor hen, she groaned all week. Now, she went her friends. She asked again, friends, I am tired now. Please say, who baked the bread? Again, dog said, no, 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 I am not. Again, cat said, no, I am not. And again, duck said, no, I am not. So, poor hen groaned, so bake all the bread, and she made lovely, tasty bread. Now she asked, friends, who want to eat this lovely bread? Now, duck run, and he said, yes, 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 I want. Duck said, yes, yes, I want. And cat said, yes, 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 I want this bread, I want this bread. Now, hen said, no, not you all. This lovely bread I only eat. And she called her chicks and they ate all lovely bread. Friends, the moral of story is a tit for tat. Thank you.
Very nice presentation, ma'am. Next, I request Pathan Sanjay Namdev, sir, from Senga, Vatkal Senga, to present the story.
Okay, myself, Sanjay Namdev Pathade, Primary School, Vatkali. Yes, are you listening, ma'am?
Yes, sir, yes, we can. Yes,
hello.
Continue.
Okay,
Yes,
thank you.
continue.
Okay, thank you. Myself, Sanjay Namdev Pathade, from a Primary School, Vatkali, block of Sengaon. There was a young man, his name was Bandu, and he was unemployed. Actually, from many days he was in search of the job, and once his friend suggested him to visit the trustee of the temple. There he will definitely get the job. Bandu went to the temple and visited to the trustee and asked him for the job. Excuse me, sir, please, will you please give me a job? Trustee asked him a question. Hey man, do you know English? Can you speak English? He said, no sir, I can't speak. Okay, then you are not liable for the job, because here is job, you have to ring the bell in the temple for a whole day, and many devotees come from worldwide. Many devotees here come from various states, and that's why you should speak English. You must speak English, and you don't know it, so you are rejected for the job. Actually, Bandu was quite nervous, but then he decided to do something different. He wanted to start a new job, but how? He was lack of money. Then he borrowed some money from his friend, and he was he was expert in cooking. He started his new job of the selling tea on the bicycle. Day by day passed. After some day, he built a small tea house, and then day after day passed. Customers increased. He got sufficient money. He earned money expected, or more than he expecting. Then finally he built a big hotel, and then a new 3-star hotel. And now this Bandu was Bandu Seth. After some days or after some year, the trustee of the temple came into the hotel and congratulated to the Bandu and suggested him, dear Bandu Seth, now you have to learn English. He smiled and said, no sir, I am here without English. At that time, before some years, if I knew the English, yet I would ring the bell of the temple the whole day. Definitely, we should know the many languages, but language is not a knowledge. It's only means of knowledge. And the moral of the story is just language is not a knowledge. It's only the means of knowledge. And nowadays, many people are running behind the English. Who know more English? He's more expert. He's more brilliant. But that is nothing. The moral of the story is this: language is not a knowledge. It's a means of knowledge. Okay. Thank you very much.
Very nice motivational story, sir. You have presented the real life story. Okay, next I would like to call Kadam Gorakhnath Kishan Rao, sir, from Padpi, Hingoli Taluka. Kadam sir, are you there?
Yes, 1 minute.
Okay, okay.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Kadam Gorakhnath, ZPPS Karti, Block Hingoli. Today we listen the story of fox and tortoise. Once upon a time, there was a big jungle, and in this jungle, there are so many animals. Some are small, some are big. They live in joyfully. One day, the fox was very hungry, and he decided, let me get some good meat, and he get for searching for meat. And he told itself, today I get yummy meat. And he went looking here and there throughout the jungle for nice and yummy tasty meat. But last, he wandered here and there, but he cannot find any meat or any horn. Alas, he tired, and he sat down near the tree and the falling asleep. Suddenly, a small animal stepping out slowly by slowly out the river. And this animal is not a sail, it has a hard back, that is tortoise. The tortoise is coming out slowly and slowly stepping out from the river. When he traveling in jungle, the fox saw this tortoise and he got pleasure that he got wonderful, that he got nice meat. And at the time he caught this small tortoise, the tortoise scared, and the tortoise requested, Mr. Fox, please let me back to water. The fox said, ha 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 ha. Do you think I am silly, or do you think I am foolish that you send back to the water? The tortoise said, no, you don't understand. My shell is very hard. If you let him back to him in water, my shell soak all the water and my cells become very soft that you can easily eat. At that time, the fox thought for a while, for a minute, and he said that, okay, all right, I will let back to you. But once you become a soft, you come back to me. The tortoise say, yes, I will come back to me. And in this way, the fox put up the tortoise in the back to the water. The tortoise just swimming away in the water, and the police fox will remain hungry all over again. That's in this story, the moral of this story, that tricks are better than strength. Thank you.
Good effort, sir. Now I would like to call up Honare Nilesh Kumar Ramesh, sir, from Vagarwadi Tanda, Aunda Nagnath. Honare Nilesh Kumar Ramesh, sir, are you there?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, madam.
Yes, sir, please proceed.
Namaste. Good afternoon, all of you, all authorities, judges, and all participants. My story's name is A Tortoise and Its Anger. Once upon a time, there were a pond. In that pond, many living creatures lived. Some snakes, some frogs, some one tortoise, and other many fishes. They lived very happy. But one year, the drought falls, a shortage of rain. The pond slowly drying. All creatures, all living things worried about how to live. Snakes slipped away. Snakes went away. Frog and crabs make a hole of to the ground and went in it. Birds flew away. But tortoise only one. It thought, where I can go and how. It thought and thought. It get an idea. Its friend were two cranes. It went to them and requested, please, my friend, let me with you, and please leave me in another pond. The cranes were talking. They asked it how. The tortoise said its idea to them. Tortoise said, I will bring a stick. You held it in your mouth. And it brown a stick. The crane agreed. They held the stick, one edge, and both an edge of stick in their mouth. And the tortoise head also bit into that stick. And they flew away in the sky. Slowly, and they get high. In the way, first village came. First village, small children, people saw them and laughing and shouting, hey tortoise, hi tortoise. Where you are going? The tortoise get anger. The next village, same. The children came and shouted, hey tortoise, where are you going? Hey cranes, where are you going? They want, it is a miracle. The tortoise think, we are going. But why? People look us and shout. Why children laugh at us? It is wrong. The next village, same. Small children, women, people looked them and shouted and started laughing. The tortoise thought, tortoise thought, it is wrong. It get anger. And in another village, when people and children came and looked and shouted, the tortoise opened its mouth and say, hey, what do you do? What is your problem? And just it opened its mouth, it came fast, fell down on the ground and get injured. Crane came and asked, my friend, you open your mouth. The tortoise said, sorry, but I cannot control my anger. In this way, the moral of story is control your anger, concentrate in your work, and don't get angry with any silly gossip of people. So, it is my story. Thank you.
Very nice moral of the story, sir. Thank you. Now I would like to call up Vishambre Swati Ramdas from Bel Mandal, Kalamnuri Taluka.
Hello, madam. Hello, Papa, madam. Hello.
Yes, sir.
हॅलो माझा चौथ्या नंबरला नाव होतं पण मी किती वेळ वेट करत आहे मॅडम मी माझं 4 नंबरला नाव होतं मॅडम
Okay, we will call you after few minutes, sir. एक कंटिन्युएशन मध्ये आलेलं आहे. तुम्ही तेव्हा नव्हते का तुमचं नाव हे केलं तेव्हा?
मी पहिल्या स्पर्धकापासून इथं हजर आहे मॅडम माझं नावच घेतलं गेलं नाही 4 नंबर नाव असताना माझं
कोकरे सर are you there?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir, what is the issue?
मॅम आपण
माझं
आता हे कंटिन्यू करा सरांचं शेवटी घेऊ सर प्लीज.
नाही भांगर सर तुम्ही जे लिस्ट पाठवली त्यात माझं 4 नंबरला नाव होतं तुम्ही का चेंज केली लिस्ट
सर पतंगे प्रकाश नानाराव का
हा मग
नाव घेतलं होतं सर तुमचं नाव अनाऊन्स केलं होतं
नाही बिलकुल सर मी पहिलं पार्टिसिपंट पासून इथं हजर आहे सर
तरी सर प्लीज ऍडजस्ट करा आता नंतर घेऊ तुमचं नाव
नाही माझं आता लगेच याच्यानंतर माझं नाव घेतलं गेलं पाहिजे
कोकरे सर पतंगे सर तुमचं नाव घेतील कोकरे सर यांच्यानंतर यांचं घ्या
ओके
घ्या मॅडम घ्या
स्वाती मॅमचं झालं की पतंगे सर तुमचं प्रेझेंटेशन झालं ओके स्वाती मॅम
Hello, ma'am.
Okay, start.
Good afternoon, everyone. Today, I will tell you a very motivational story. The name of the character I will reveal at the end of the story. So, I will start. The boy was born in Germany in 1879, but moved to Switzerland when he was 4 years old with his mother, father, and sister. So, his father gave a compass, a magnetic compass, like this. So, he was very fascinated with the compass, that why the magnetic needle was pointed only to the north and south. His curiosity grew on as he did. Then when he entered in the school, he see that every child was interested in the sports, but this special child, he was always enthusiastic about the various machines, how they work, and mechanical study. So every student was laughed at her. Oh, how this children is. He is not interested toward the sports and doing only studies, and that too, only the subject he loved. And the subject were maths and science he loved the most. And he decided to do something great in these subjects. So some teachers also, they were saying that this student can't get anything in his life. But he ignored every prediction of the students and the teachers. But the teachers were not known that these children were imaginary, having very much talent. He really was very talented. And after, as he grown up, his talent also very much increased. As he got older, intelligence was recognized all over the world. But he didn't see himself as anyone special, and certainly did not want fame. When the newspaper and magazine writer asked him questions, his answer were very simple. Once he said, I have no special talent. I am only passionate, curious. Another time he said, imagination is more important than knowledge because knowledge is limited, but imagination encircles the world. He always helped poor and needy person. Only thing he hated was the people, the mean people that hated the other people on the colors of their skin, on the religion and poverty. So then he was a famous scientist in the 20th century. He was the mostly famous by the equation E is equal to mc square. E is equal to mc square. This is also called the theory of relativity, which shows the relation between energy and matter. And he got Nobel Prize in the year 1999. Okay, so though he got the Nobel Prize, but he seems like a children. He was very simple, a pure soul. In 1999, the Times magazine named that person the person of the century. He was very kind-hearted. He knows all about success and failure. He once said, anyone who has never made mistake has never tried anything new. So everyone should try something new, and that too without any hesitation, without any fear of failure. So do you know who he was? He was the famous scientist, Albert Einstein. So Albert Einstein, the man of the century, a Nobel Prize winner, he was so simple and humble person. So I must want to say that what is the moral of the story? So moral of the story is don't afraid of failure and try at your level best. So be humble and kind to others, no matter at whatever position you are. Thank you.
Very nice presentation, nice motivational story. Now I would like to call Patange sir, Prakash Patange sir. Are you there?
Yes,
Prakash
madam.
Patange sir. Yes, sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Please proceed.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam. Good afternoon, everybody. Today here, welcome in storytelling competition. Respected district education officer, diet team. I am presenting here one story. The title of my story is The Little Red Hen. Once there was a little red hen. On the farm, there was cat, dog, and duck. One day the hen found one wheat of grain. She called her friends, dog, cat, and duck. Who will sow it? Who will sow it? Cat said, not I. Duck said, not I. Dog said, not I. Very well then, she said, I will. So she sowed the wheat. After some time, the wheat grew tall, ear leaf full of grains. After some time, she called her friend, who will cut it? Who will cut it? Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the dog. Very well then, said the little red hen, I will. So she cut the wheat. And after that, she called her friend, who will thresh it? Cat said, not I. Dog said, not I. Duck said, not I. Very well then, she said, I will. She threshed the wheat with full of grain. And after that, she called her. Now she said to his friend, who will grind the wheat? Who will grind the wheat? Cat said, not I. Dog said, not I. Duck said, not I. Very well then, she said, I will. She ground the wheat, turned into the smooth flour. After that, she called her friend, dog, duck, and cat. Who will bake the bread? Cat said, not I. Duck said, not I. Dog said, not I. After that, she called her. She also ground. She himself ground the wheat grain and turned into the flour. And she called her friend again that, who will bake the bread? Not I, said the cat. Not I, said the duck. Not I, said the dog. Very well then, said the little red hen, I will bake the bread. And she baked the bread. and she called her again her friend dog, duck, and cat. Who will eat the bread? Oh, cat said, oh, I will. Dog said, oh, I will. Duck said, oh, I will. Oh no, said the little red hen, I will eat up. She called her chickens and give all the ate up all the lovely loaf of bread. End of my story, and moral of story is to work hard. When we reap overboard, we cannot get anything without work. It means work is worship. Thank you, madam.
Thank you, sir. Very nice. Now I request Rasankar Anuradha, ma'am, Baregaon Patti from Wasmat Taluka. Anuradha Rasankar, madam, are you there? We will wait for 1 minute, then we will proceed further.
नाहीत मॅडम पुढचे घ्या.
Okay. Next, Pulari Sangeeta Santosh, Universal English School, Basmat. Sangeeta ma'am. Pulari Sangeeta.
पुढचा घ्या मॅडम.
Okay. Next, Sheikh Tausif Ahmed, Urdu Primary School, Pusegaon. Tausif sir, are you there? Next one, Satpute Chetan Sandus, Hingoli Taluka. Satpute sir, maybe his battery was low, maybe discharged. We will move further. Gaikwad Sachin Limbaraj, Purza Aunda. Gaikwad sir. Yes,
Namaskar.
sir.
My name is Sachin Limraj Gaikwad, JPCPS Purza, Taluka Aunda Nagnath, District Hingoli. My story name is Tit for Tat. Tit for Tat. Once upon a time, a camel and a jackal lived by a river near the water's edge, and on the other side of the river there was a village with fields and farms. The jackal was very clever. He tried to play a trick on his friend, the camel, who was happily munching away his food. The jackal began to tempt him to go for a sugarcane treat in a farmer's field. At first, the camel hesitated. No. But in the end, he agreed to go with the jackal to raid the sugarcane field. The jackal sat on the camel's back, and two friends crossed the river. They ate their fill in the sugarcane field. Suddenly, the jackal began to howl. Said the camel, "You will wake the farmer! You will wake the farmer!" But the jackal went on howling. Sure enough, the farmer and his helpers running to the field. The naughty jackal slipped away, but the poor camel could not do so. The farmer beat him up. And drove him away. The jackal was waiting for the camel at the riverside. He said, "Sorry, brother, sorry, but I am in the habit of singing after a good meal. I hope you didn't mind it much." The camel didn't say anything. He let the jackal sit on his back, and he entered the river. Near the middle of the river, the water was very deep, very deep. There, the camel began to take a dip in the river. The jackal was frightened. "What are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? You silly fellow! What are you doing? You drowned me? Are you trying to drown me? Huh? No, brother! No, brother!" said the camel. "It's just that I am in the habit of taking a dip in the river after a good meal. I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind." The naughty jackal learned his lesson. The naughty jackal
Good effort, sir. You have polished our childhood memories, but little bit mismatch of time management. You have taken a lot of time. Okay. Fine. Next participant, I would like to call Sheikh Zamir Sheikh Ansar from Masod, Kalamnuri Taluka.
चालू होते ना.
Sheikh Zamir sir from Kalamnuri Taluka, Masod, ZPPS Masod.
Madam, my voice is properly.
Yes, sir. We have heard the story properly.
Voice also, madam, my voice also properly came.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We have heard the story. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I think so. Shakespeare is also not there. Last time, Kadam Baban Vaidjanath, ZPPS Kurunda, Wasmat Taluka. Kadam sir, Baban Kadam. Okay, fine.
नाव दिसत नाहीये मॅडम. पुन्हा कोणी राहिले असले तर एकदा फक्त चेक करा.
सिरियलीच घेतलेलं सर आणि सरांनी घेतलं होतं फक्त सरांचं
नाही, नंतर कुणी जॉईन झाले असेल समजा त्यांचा नंबर गेल्याच्या नंतर तर त्या एकदा विचारून पहा फक्त.
ओके फाईन, ठीक आहे. राचंवर अनुराधा, ZPPS बळेगाव पाठी. नेक्स्ट फुलारी संगीता संतोष, शेख तौसिफ अहमद फ्रॉम उर्दू स्कूल पुसेगाव. सातपुते चेतन चांदुसा सॉरी फ्रॉम सांडस तालुका हिंगोली. Lastly, Sheikh Zamir Sheikh Chansar from Masod, Taluka Kalamnuri. If anybody is there present, lately present, they can conduct the story. Bangar sir, I think that nobody is there. कोणीच नाही आहे.
हा चालेल मॅडम, मग समारोप करून घ्या. मग परीक्षकांना काही बोलायचं असेल तर विचारा आणि समारोप करा.
ओके ओके फाइन. ओके.
My story is remaining.
मॅडम ती राहिलेली.
ओके वेट.
Is my voice is clear, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Uriel. My name is Jyoti Sham Sundar Munde. My school name is ZPP Insoli. Today I am going to tell you a moral story. The name of story is The Lion and a Little Mouse. Once upon a time, there lived a lion who ruled the jungle. One day, after taking his meal, he felt asleep under a tree. A little mouse was also playing nearby. He saw the lion was sleeping in very well manner. He came there and he started playing upon him. He was running up and down upon him. He was jumping on his body, sliding on his tail. This soon wakened the lion. Lion became very angry and he caught that little mouse in his huge paw and said angrily, "You bloody little mouse, you don't know who I am? You wakened me? Now I will give you punishment." Then little mouse became very frightened. The lion said, "Now I will kill you." The mouse
became very frightened and he requested to the lion, "Please forgive me, my lord. Pardon, O king. Please don't kill me. I am a small creature. Please forgive me. One day I will help you in future." On this, the lion started laughing. "Ha ha ha ha. You are too small to help me, you bloody creature. Anyway, you can go." On this, the mouse became very happy and ran away into the jungle. Few days later, one day, the lion was roaming in a jungle, and oh no, suddenly what happened? The lion found himself caught in a hunter's net. He roared loudly, "Help, help, somebody help me." But he failed. He was pleading for help and roared loudly again, "Help, help, somebody help me." The little mouse, whose life was saved by that lion, heard the roar and came there, and he saw the lion was caught in a hunter's net. He told him, "Don't worry, my friend, I will save you. I will cut the net, and then you will get set free from this net." The little mouse started to cut the rope of that net with help of his teeth. And within few minutes, he cut that rope of net and lion set from that net. Lion became very happy and the mouse was also happy. Lion thanked to the mouse, and from that day they both became best friends. The moral of this story is, a friend in need is a friend indeed, and do good, have good. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, ma'am. Very nice. I think the participants, we have completed all of them, called up all of them. Our education officer, Sri Sandeep Kumar Sontakke sir, is present here full time with us. Sir, do you want to speak something? Sontakke sir. Okay, we will proceed further. From the participants, anybody want to speak something? Okay. We will go for the closing ceremony. On behalf of Education Office Primary and Diet Hingoli, I thank all the participants for participating and taking efforts. I thank the judges who have given their valuable time for the judgment of the storytelling, and all the coordinating team. Work hard. Deepak Kokre sir, Vijay Bangar sir, Kale sir, thank you all. And most of all, thanks to Sontakke sir for presenting the whole time for the storytelling competition. Thank you all.
Should we left